Welcome back to Prop News Time. Here are the headlines for the day. Mandi emerges as Himachal's infrastructure hub, with INR 14,000 crore investments in airport, rail, and tourism. Mandi, Himachal Pradesh, is transforming into a key infrastructure and tourism hub in 2025, driven by projects exceeding INR 14,000 crore. The INR 2,000 crore Mandi Airport at Nagchala, cleared by the Airports Authority of India, will be the state's first international airport. The Bhanupali-Leh railway line, including a crucial Mandi link, is set to improve civilian and military logistics. The INR 100 crore Shivdham spiritual tourism project and the World Bank-backed Mid-Himalayan Watershed Development Project highlight Mandi's sustainable development focus. With energy contributions from Pando Dam and growing connectivity, Mandi is poised for balanced growth in the Himalayan region. Kochi enhances connectivity with metro, water metro, and transshipment terminal. Kochi is advancing its urban infrastructure with the INR 2,577 crore Phase 2 Pink Line metro expansion, adding 11.2 kilometers and 11 stations from JLN Stadium to Info Park via Kakanad by 2026. Supported by a EUR 175 million loan from France's AFD, the metro aims to improve connectivity to Kochi's tech hubs. The INR 137 crore Kochi Water Metro, India's first integrated water transport system, spans 76 kilometers with 78 battery-powered boats across 38 terminals. Meanwhile, DP World's Valarpadam transshipment terminal saw 17% growth in 2024, now operating at 1.4 million TEU capacity. Together, these projects position Kochi as a model sustainable urban hub. Haryana News. Karnal emerges as a growth hub with RTS, smart city upgrades, and expressway connectivity. Karnal is rapidly transforming into a key infrastructure and urban development hub in Haryana. The INR 21,627 crore Delhi, Panipat, Karnal RRTS will cut travel time to Delhi to 45 minutes, boosting regional integration. The proposed RCE3 expressway will enhance road connectivity via Gharonda, Kutail, improving trade routes. Under the Smart City mission, Karnal is implementing smart roads, drainage upgrades, and traffic solutions. The Master Development Plan 2025 envisions balanced growth through new residential, commercial, and industrial zones. Additionally, Yamuna Power's new gas-insulated substation will improve power reliability. Together, these initiatives position Karnal as a future-ready and sustainable urban center in Haryana. India leads APAC office market growth with strong leasing in Q1 2025. India outperformed the APAC office market in Q1 2025, with cities like Bengaluru, Mumbai, and Delhi NCR showing impressive leasing activity despite a regional decline in prime office rents. This exceptional performance was driven by sustained domestic demand and the growth of Global Capability Centers, GCCs. Flex space demand surged by 28%. Primarily due to startups and SMEs, vacancy rates differed among Indian cities. Yet the constrained supply in India and Southeast Asia contributed to the stabilization of regional vacancy levels. Experts anticipate continued growth in India's office market, supported by infrastructure development and fresh supply in key cities. McDonald's to open first GCC in India, with 1.56 lakh SQ theft lease in RMZ Nexity. Hyderabad McDonald's has leased 1.56 lakh SQ FT in RMZ Nexity. High-Tech City, Hyderabad, to set up its first Global Capability Center, GCC, in India, marking a strategic shift toward back-end operations. The 5-year lease, starting February 2025, includes a INR 1.43 crore monthly rent and a 15% hike after 3 years. This move is expected to create 2,000 jobs. Hyderabad continues to attract global firms due to its skilled talent pool, affordable rentals, and strong infrastructure. With rising GCC activity and over 14 million sq ft of leasing recorded in Q1 2025 alone, the city is emerging as a major office space hub. Mumbai property deals. Actor Vicky Kaushal renews lease for Juhu. Sea-facing apartment, actor Vicky Kaushal has renewed the lease on his 2,781 sq ft sea-facing apartment in Mumbai's Raj Mahal project, paying INR 17.1 lakh monthly rent for 2 years and INR 17.86 lakh in the third, totaling INR 6.2 crore over 3 years. The deal includes a INR 1.75 crore deposit and 3 parking spots. This move reflects a growing trend among Bollywood celebrities choosing high-end rentals over ownership for flexibility and access to prime locations. With Juhu remaining a celebrity hotspot, the trend is shaping Mumbai's luxury real estate market towards premium rental offerings over outright purchases. Emhada opens 110 acres in Mumbai for cluster redevelopment across 7 key layouts. In a bid to revive stalled housing projects, Emhada has opened 7 large layouts across Mumbai, spanning 110 acres in GTB Nagar, Motilal Nagar, Chandivli, Andheri, Mulund and Back Bay, for redevelopment under a new cluster model. The initiative aims to deliver 45,000 new homes by offering better incentives to builders and streamlined processes for residents. Emhada has also launched a citizen facilitation center with AI tools to enhance transparency and cut out middlemen. Long-delayed projects like Patrachal and Motilal Nagar are now being revived, with developers to be selected through open bids and reduced premiums to ensure project viability. Telangana HC raises alarm over illegal constructions in Geo 111 zone. The Telangana High Court has raised serious concerns over unauthorized concrete constructions in Hyderabad's Go 111 zone, a protected 10-kilometer radius around Osman Sagar and Himayat Sagar reservoirs. The court issued notices to state authorities and the Pollution Control Board, questioning their inaction as large convention centers, each hosting up to 5,000 people, have emerged in the bioconservation zone. Petitioner Mandadi Madhava Reddy argued these developments violate environmental norms, leading to pollution, traffic congestion, and loss of green cover. The court has demanded responses within 4 weeks, stressing the need to enforce regulations to protect the city's vital water bodies and ecological balance. Ahmedabad civic body set to geotag 24.46 lakh properties. The Ahmedabad Municipal Corporation, AMC, has launched an INR 250 crore GIS project to geotag 24.6 lakh properties, fulfilling a key requirement for an INR 3,000 crore World Bank loan aimed at infrastructure upgrades. AMC called for both national and international proposals to design and manage a GIS integrated MI system. Despite prior fragmented efforts, AMC lacks an integrated GIS platform. Officials asserted that obsolete and scattered data necessitated the new initiative. Once completed, the GIS system will streamline access to information on roads, utilities, and properties, ensuring better planning and execution of projects like drainage, water supply, and sewage treatment facilities. Telangana RERA fines builder for unregistered project promotion in Hyderabad. The Telangana Real Estate Regulatory Authority, TRERA, has fined Sanali Housing Projects Pautluted INR 4.2 lakh for promoting its Sanali Pinnacle project in Shaikpet, Hyderabad, without mandatory RERA registration or GHMC approvals. The developer violated Sections 3 and 4 of the RERA Act by advertising a project comprising 2 cellars and 17 floors through hoardings and online platforms. TRERA rejected the developer's defense that the promotion lacked specifics, citing that any public communication qualifies as advertisement under Section 2B. The case reinforces the need for strict compliance with RARA rules to protect home buyers and ensure transparency in the real estate sector. UP clears way for registrations at stalled projects in Noida and Greater Noida, Uttar Pradesh. Chief Secretary Manoj Kumar Singh recently handed over property registration documents to residents of Migsun Green Mansion in Greater Noida, ending years of delay caused by regulatory hurdles. Registrations had stalled due to the developer exceeding the approved FR, with UPSIDC withholding occupancy certificates. A policy introduced in December 2023 allowed developers to pay 25% of dues upfront and clear the rest in installments to resume registrations. This move has enabled thousands of registrations across stalled projects, including over 3,600 flats in Noida. The initiative has brought relief to home buyers and aims to rebuild trust in the real estate sector. Maharashtra offers the toll-free expressway travel for EVs under new mobility policy. In a push to accelerate electric vehicle EV adoption, the Maharashtra government has announced toll-free travel for EVs on major expressways like the Mumbai-Pune Expressway, Atal Setu, and Samruddhi Mahamarg. The new electric mobility policy includes converting all government vehicles to EVs within 5 years and supporting battery production and public charging networks. Charging stations will be mandated every 25 kilometers on highways, and petrol pumps will be encouraged to install EV chargers. The policy aims to cut greenhouse gas emissions by 1 million tons by 2030, with added incentives like tax exemptions, low-interest loans, and viability gap funding for infrastructure projects. Noida Authority begins the process of returning residential plots to 2,200 farmers. The Noida Authority has begun returning 31 hectares of residential plots to farmers in Begumpur, Sector 1 of 45, ending a 2-decade land dispute. Originally acquired in 2007, the land faced prolonged legal battles, culminating in a Supreme Court ruling in 2022 upholding the acquisition with updated compensation terms. Officials confirmed that legal clarity has now been achieved, and demarcation activities were carried out under heavy security. Around 2,200 farmers are expected to benefit. The move is seen as a major step towards resolving long-standing acquisition issues and restoring trust among affected communities, while supporting Noida's continued urban development initiatives. Chandigarh authorities issue eviction notice to Janta Colony residents ahead of demolition. The Chandigarh administration has issued eviction notices to residents of Janta Colony, Sector 25, ordering them to vacate within a week or face forced removal. This move follows the recent demolition of Sanjay Colony in Industrial Area Phase 1, where over 1,200 hutments were cleared, displacing around 6,000 people and reclaiming 6 acres of land valued at INR 250 crore. Authorities maintain that due process was followed and the land was illegally occupied. As part of the city's push for a slum-free environment, officials are urged to ensure proper rehabilitation and resettlement for affected residents to reduce the social impact. Delhi, DDA to allocate land in Nehru Place, and Dwarka for 5-star hotel development. The Delhi Development Authority, DDA, has announced plans to allocate 2 valuable land parcels, one in Nehru Place and another in Dwarka, for the construction of 5-star hotels. This move is part of the DDA's strategy to maximize revenue from underutilized land through a 55-year lease arrangement. The land covering around 2.2 acres in Nehru Place and over 2.5 acres in Dwarka will be developed according to the Master Plan for Delhi MPD, Twanpa and Unified Building Bylaws 2016. This forms part of DDA's broader development agenda, which includes various commercial initiatives. UP government moves to unify municipal service charges statewide. Uttar Pradesh Chief Minister Shri Yogi Adityanath has directed the Urban Development Department to implement a uniform system for municipal service charges across the state. Citing inconsistencies in fees among municipal corporations, councils, and town bodies, he called for a standardized framework to ensure fairness and transparency. Currently, varying slab structures, especially in places like Fatehpur and Budaun, cause confusion and inequality. Officials have been tasked with creating a uniform rate structure to apply statewide. This move aims to streamline urban governance, eliminate arbitrary charges, and provide consistent service delivery for all residents, regardless of location. Implementation preparations are now being prioritized. Hyderabad considers increasing property tax to curb illegal garbage dumping the greater. Hyderabad Municipal Corporation, GHMC, is considering a property tax hike for individuals and establishments that engage in illegal garbage dumping. By integrating unpaid waste disposal fines into property tax dues through a comprehensive challan management system, CCMS, GHMC aims to enforce stricter compliance. The initiative includes automated penalty generation linked to property tax identification numbers, PTINs, SMS notifications, and UPI payment options. Enhanced surveillance measures, including special monitoring teams and CCTV installations, are also being implemented to identify and penalize violators. Chandigarh collects INR 7.75 crore in property tax in first month of FY 25-26. The Chandigarh Municipal Corporation, MC, has collected INR 7.75 crore in property tax collections for the opening month of the current financial year, driven largely by enthusiastic residential taxpayer participation. This development comes during an active rebate window, offering substantial discounts to early taxpayers. The MC has also taken corrective steps to address confusion around revised tax rates by issuing updated bills. The civic body's earlier achievements, including a record-breaking INR 52.24 crore in property tax revenue in the previous fiscal year, underscore its increasingly effective revenue mobilization strategies. Prayagraj expands tax net, 125 lakh new urban homes to pay house tax for the first time. The Prayagraj Municipal Corporation, PI, has begun levying house tax on approximately 1.25 lakh residential buildings in newly incorporated areas like Naini, Jhunsi, Papamo, Chalwa, and Bamroli. This marks the first time these zones fall under municipal taxation, as PMC aims to formalize urban expansion and boost revenue. Residents are encouraged to complete a self-assessment process to ensure accurate billing, with physical verification to follow if needed. A 10% rebate is offered for payments made by July 31st. This initiative follows low compliance in the previous year and reflects PMC's broader push to integrate peripheral areas and strengthen civic service delivery. Mindspace REIT achieves record Q4 net income and announces leadership changes, Mindspace Business Parks. REIT reported a 13% year-on-year increase in net operating income, reaching INR 540 crore for the quarter ended March. The company declared a distribution of INR 392 crore for the same period. For the fiscal year 2024-25, net operating income rose 8.9% to INR 261.6 crore, with a distribution of INR 1,012 crore, marking a 15.5% annual growth. The company achieved gross leasing of 2.8 million square feet in Q4, bringing the total for FY25 to 7.6 million square feet. Leadership changes include Ramesh Nair being appointed as CEO and Managing Director for a 5-year term, effective immediately. OYO Ventures into food and beverage with in-house kitchens and QSR carts. Townhouse Cafe. Quick service restaurant, QSR carts, and in-house kitchens are being introduced in Oyo's company-serviced hotels as part of its expansion into the food and beverage industry. This initiative follows a successful pilot across 100 hotels and aims to roll out to 500 properties in the fiscal year 2025-26. The move is expected to enhance guest satisfaction and contribute an additional 5-10% to hotel-level revenue. The company is also establishing a network of trusted F&B experts in key cities to support this expansion. Mumbai-Pune Expressway. Missing link, 95% complete. Ready by August 2025, the Mumbai-Pune Expressway's critical missing link project is 95% complete and set to open by August 2025, according to Deputy CM Shri Eknath Shinde. The INR 6,600 crore project will shorten the route between Khopoli and Singad Institute by over 9 km, reducing travel time by up to 30 minutes. Key features include 2 major tunnels and a 640-meter cable-stayed bridge soaring above Tiger Valley. Designed to bypass accident-prone gut sections, the new stretch aims to create a zero-fatality corridor with safer, faster travel at consistent speeds. Final work is underway on road surfacing, signage, and safety systems. Nashik. NMSCDCL to continue projects beyond Smart City mission, following guideline amendments. The Nashik Municipal Smart City Development Corporation Limited, NMSCDCL, will continue executing projects beyond the Smart City mission, which ended on March 31st. The Directorial Board approved amendments enabling the corporation to undertake works outside Nashik and secure assignments from government bodies. NMSCDCL has initiated plans to deploy more than 3,000 CCTV cameras for the Simhastha Kumbh Mela, enhancing surveillance throughout the city. CEO Sumant Moore confirmed that surveys are underway to identify installation sites. Divisional Commissioner Praveen Gedam chaired the meeting, attended by key officials who endorsed expanding NSCDCL's operational scope to ensure financial self-sufficiency and future growth. Sojitz, IOCL, and GPS to build 30 biomethane plants across India. Japan's Sojitz Corporation has announced a $400 million investment in India's clean energy sector to develop 30 biomethane plants through a joint venture with GPS Renewables and Indian Oil Corporation Limited. IOCL. Operating under IOC GPS Renewables, Pavut Limited. PL. The project aims to produce 160,000 tons of biomethane annually by FY 2026-27 using agricultural waste, addressing both energy needs and stubble burning. This move aligns with India's SATAT initiative and Sojitz's growth plans for India. The deal was structured by EY and advised legally by Cyril Amarchan Mangaldases, marking a major boost for India's bioenergy ecosystem. Germany eases bank capital rules as residential real estate market stabilizes Germany's financial regulator. BaFin has eased its regulations on residential mortgage loans by reducing the capital requirement for banks from 2% to 1%. This move is expected to release between EUR 2 billion and EUR 2.5 billion, USD 2.84 billion into the market, aiding the liquidity available for lending. BaFin's decision comes after it observed that the risks in the housing sector have diminished, although some uncertainties remain. While the residential property market is stabilizing, challenges still linger in the commercial property sector. BaFin also maintained a cautious stance by keeping the counter-cyclical capital buffer in place. That's a wrap for today. Tune in tomorrow for the latest headlines.